how we doing? It's actually lunchtime, Friday. I literally got up and had a shower and cracked on with work, and then we've just got back from family appointment and back to work again. So yeah, this morning's not been particularly log heavy, but we're going somewhere exciting tonight, so I'll take you along. we woke up today for a letter from our elf, Joanna Jingle Bells, telling us, that's me and the eldest, Spudsy, that she had booked a trip for us to London to go to the Royal Opera House to go and see the Nutcracker Ballet. Now, Spudsy and I, we are massive Nutcracker fans, so we were like beyond excited about that. So of course we went, the Royal Opera House is in Covent Garden, so we went to Covent Garden and had a lovely mooch around before the performance to have a look at all the Christmassy things and lights and all that stuff. There was a Lego Fortnite display thing there, and Spud got a poster and some stickers. She chose not to have a photo taken in the photo booth. But yeah, it was really fun, especially seeing the ginormous llama. And then round the corner there was this awesome little Christmassy kiosky thing. Like, unfortunately, there was two. There was one that sells drinks and one that sold churros. And unfortunately, the churros one was closed. Which is a real shame, because it was super cute, because there was these little gingerbread houses, and you could get your food or your drink and then go and sit and eat and drink in the little gingerbread houses. So a bit bummed that the churros weren't open. And then when we came out from the performance, we went to see if we could get some churros, and the queue was absolutely ginormous. So we just abandoned it and went home. But yeah, it's a real shame because it was cool. But also there wouldn't have been anywhere to sit because it was so busy. There were only like 4 or 5 gingerbread houses, so too popular for its own good, that little setup there. So as usual, the Royal Opera House did not disappoint. We've been there a couple of times in the past. So yeah, just as beautiful as ever. And we were super duper lucky that we got to sit on the second row. So we had an amazing view of the stage. It was what they're calling a relaxed performance for people with additional needs. Yeah, it was amazing, absolutely amazing. It was sponsored by somebody, I can't remember who now. So we did pay for the tickets, but it was £25 for the two of us. So awesome, right? And it was so good. If you can go and see a relaxed performance at the Royal Opera House, I really do recommend it. They were so fantastic. They showed everybody like what people looked like with their headdresses on, so that they wouldn't be scared, and they explained through like the different lighting and the sounds and everything that they would hear, and it was just beautiful. So as I said, we did try and get some churros after the performance, and then we decided to have a little mooch around Covent Garden again because it looked different in the dark, but we didn't stay long because it was super busy. And then annoyingly, the Covent Garden tube station was closed because the lifts weren't working, and then loads of the trains were cancelled. So we ended up getting a totally different train going in a totally different direction, but commutable for John to come and pick us up. And then by the time we got home, I was super wired. So I just sat and relaxed a little bit and did some pottery painting on my bauble. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? This is a dishevelled looking me. I've got my breakfast. Just some shreddies today because I need fuel. I'm off to work in 5 minutes. It's 5 to 9, so it's not particularly early. Still need to do my hair. It's not particularly early, but I feel a bit shell shocked from yesterday, Had an absolutely amazing time. Oh, John, be careful opening that fridge because there's a fluffy bunny on the loose. And she's had a carrot this morning. She's still got her broccoli and some cabbage. And she held me hostage when I was trying to get my milk out. And tapped me up for treats. Just so you know.
Here she comes.
Oh yeah, I told you. I told you, little rascal. There she is, look. She's... Yeah, we see you. She's gone down the hall now. Oh, it's funny because like people have like cats and dogs and things, and they sort of think that like a lot of people think that rabbits are like, but every rabbit we've had has always had such a character. They're great pets. So yeah, amazing time in London. The ballet was just incredible. It's their first ever relaxed performance. Really thought out. It was amazing, and you were allowed to like get up, walk around, make noise, you know, because obviously some people with additional needs, that is something they need to do, and it was just amazing. The atmosphere in there was incredible. Florence is watching me. You come back in, haven't you, babe? Yeah, the atmosphere in there was absolutely incredible. Like, and at the end, so much cheering, and I love it because like there's adults and children there with additional needs, and it was so good how everyone could just be themselves and enjoy the performance and be themselves. Stim if they needed to stim, you know, what have you. And I love the fact that like, you know, sitting next to, so we went with a friend of mine and her son, and I just love how like my daughter was just shouting at the stage, "That's awesome, you're incredible, oh my god, that's amazing." And just that she was able to kind of like shout that out. And I think because she was quite loud, and we were at the front, we were like one row back, and I think one of them heard her because they sort of looked our way and smiled. You know, just being able to like vocalize that and not, you know, and like everyone being free was just amazing, rather than being sort of like stayed and like, "Hey, bravo, well done." We have been to see Swan Lake there before. And that was quite stayed. It was lovely. Got to go to work. So a super duper busy day at work, but all good. I love my job. It's amazing. Love being around like other people creating. It just fuels my creativity. So I came home and did some creating. I did some painting to my cupboard, my Christmassy cupboard that I showed you before. And yeah, I'm really, oh my gosh, I am super duper hooper looper enjoying this little project of mine. Love it so much. So what do you reckon to my cupboard so far then? So yeah, very exciting. Loving it. Oh, what are we doing? Turn all the lights. So I'm just going upstairs to do bedtime stuff. It's chill out time now. Well, I say chill out time like I was just painting. That is chill out time. So I don't really know what I'm talking about. Being weird. So I worked all day today. Very, very, very incredibly busy again in the shop because it's like Christmas. But that's all good. Does mean that I just don't get any time to vlog. Like I'd love to vlog and show you around the place and that, but I just don't get time. So I worked all day, got home at 5:30, I guess. 5:30. George made a roast. yummy Sunday roast. That was lovely. And then kid 1 to kid 2 to bed. And then I've just been sat chilling out doing a bit of painting. It's been lovely. Joanna's just popped out to Tesco's to do our oleo collection for me. And when he gets back, I will be listing that on the Oleo app. So I've talked about it before, it's like basically where we save food from landfill that's like on its state. We pick it up and we all know the bread, like the bakery and the vegetables, we all know that they'll last for ages still in the fridge, but you know, has to have a label on, so there we go. Yeah, so we'll do that in a bit. I'm tired now. But yeah, we list it on the app and then people request it off the app from us and come and pick it up. So that's like, we do our volunteering bit for the community. For people who want it, need it, etc. Right. I'm just sort the other child out now.